Hello, my name is Murray Gordon with Microsoft. I'm here with the guys from Hooters. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Well, tell me a little bit who you guys are, and then tell me about the application we're going to talk about today.
I'm Chris Duncan, Vice President of Administration. And
Wes Marco, Director of IT.
Cool. Well, tell me a little bit about the Facebook application.
48 hours ago, we launched a Facebook app that is using Silverlight Deep Zoom. It's running on Azure, and within 48 hours, we've had about 25,000 hits on it without any advertising. That's all straight viral. The conversion rates on it have been huge. The scalability hasn't even been a factor. Right now, at that volume, which from the people that we know in the industry, it's one of the highest, one of the most viral apps put out on Facebook so far, and we're really excited about what it's going to do once we put some advertising to it here in the next 96 hours.
Nice. Well, that's exciting. Tell me a little bit about the technologies.
Right now, everything is done in Silverlight using Deep Zoom, and the database and the OS is all on Windows Azure. So we're spinning up different instances and additional instances in order to handle the loads without having to add any more machines or any more bandwidth.
And in terms of the underlying technologies for Silverlight and kind of how you guys are implementing it on the page, so what are those techs?
The page itself, the main portion of the page is using Silverlight Deep Zoom. We have a mosaic of 10,000 images, and that mosaic at a far glance looks like the Hooters logo, but as you take Deep Zoom into it, it's 10,000 individual images from our International Swimsuit Contest and all the contestants in this year's pageant. We then take you into each individual contestant along with their background and allow people to vote. They allow it to like the application, and then it takes that vote and posts it onto the user's Facebook page and really takes the whole application viral.
Now, for the application itself, so is it targeted for a specific event?
This is for our International Swimsuit Contest, which we do every year. It's the highest paying swimsuit contest in the world. The winner takes home $50,000. We have Hooters girls from all over the world competing from 27 different countries down in Hollywood, Florida. And we are televising it this year live on Spike TV.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So was Silverlight a pretty easy development environment to take on as a technology?
We've been taking on Silverlight since day one, version 1. We fell in love with it immediately, and we've been developing a lot of our internal apps using Silverlight, so this is pretty much a no-brainer for us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know you guys are saying a little bit about Windows Phone 7 and how you might be able to leverage the application on Windows Phone 7. Tell me about that.
Well, we actually have it running in the emulator right now using the Deep Zoom, and you can drill into the mosaic from the Phone 7 emulator, which we're pretty excited about it coming out. That's being able to take all of our Silverlight apps and port them over within hours instead of days.
That's awesome. Now, is the choice for going with Azure versus Real Iron, what kind of drove you to that decision?
Well, the whole choice behind Azure is this is a once a year, twice a year type of application where we don't really want to go out and invest the capital for a 30-day project. So when we spin up these promotions, the ability to add and scale without having to buy iron and without having to capitalize that is a huge advantage for us.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep costs low. Deal with the load. That's awesome. So what location are we in right now?
We're at Hooters of Cumberland. This is kind of our flagship store. It's the closest one to our corporate office. The store's been open for about 23 years now. Myself, actually Wes started here as a dishwasher back in the early 90s. I was a manager here back in 1994. And it's kind of our hometown little store. And we use this for a lot of our testing of any of our applications. And our whole staff here is really on board with us. And they embrace a lot of the change that we make in the technologies.
So this kind of serves as the test bed location for you guys most part.
It's one of our 3 that we use as our test beds. So at any given time, there's no telling what all we're running in here.
Well, I know you're definitely running all the World Cup events right now, right? Those have been pretty successful.
World Cup's been huge. We've been opening up for breakfast. It's not something we traditionally do.
Yeah.
But we've seen packed restaurants at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're voting to make World Cup in 8 in a minute, and I don't think
Right on.
they're going to do it.
That would help, wouldn't it? Well, guys, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. Really excited you guys are on Azure, really killing it with your Silverlight application and taking social media to the next level in terms of this viral this viral buzz that you're getting. So awesome. Thanks for talking with us today. I really appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Mario.